In order to discuss how your testosterone will explode when you hit 15% body fat, we have to talk about what got your testosterone low in the first place. An in-depth study from the University at Buffalo looked at 25 males with a waist circumference greater than 102 centimeters or 40.2 inches. Basically, they were too fat. And they looked at 25 lean males to see their testosterone levels. They were shocked to find that the fat males, aged 14 to 20, had up to 50% less total testosterone. This study suggests that low testosterone doesn't only affect older males. Another study of 1,849 men found that 40% of obese men have low testosterone levels. The risk of low testosterone increased with body fat percentage greater than 20. Warning, that's why bulking for men who aren't ectomorphic or naturally lean is a bad idea. You may end up fat with not much muscle to show for your bulk. Excess fat makes your body convert more testosterone into estrogen, the female sex hormone, which directly leads to lower testosterone. High levels of estrogen are not good. It can lead to weaker erections, decreased sex drive, development of breast tissue or man boobs, and further weight gain, low mood or depression, and the final nail in the coffin, an inability to build muscle, which is what we all want. But you say, no worries, I'll just go on TRT or testosterone replacement therapy so you can still build muscle. Not so fast. If you don't make an effort to lose weight and get leaner, now you have more testosterone in the system, which can be converted to estrogen. So you're still in a bad spot. The good news is to get testosterone to explode when you get to 15% body fat, you just have to work backwards. Clearly, testosterone levels increase as you begin to lose weight and get leaner. Even small amounts of weight loss can significantly increase your testosterone levels. The relationship is reciprocal. As one goes up, the other goes down, and vice versa. Too much fat can also lead to insulin resistance, where the body cells become blind to insulin's effects. Insulin resistance destroys that delicate balance of hormones in the body. This is bad for two reasons. When you strength train, your muscles are ready to fill up with glucose, sugar, and protein, or amino acids, to start the repair and rebuild process. But if the muscle cells are resistant to insulin's signal to uptake nutrients, you only get a fraction of what you need to repair and rebuild muscle. Guess where the sugar and protein that your muscles didn't use go? They get shuttled back to the liver, where they get converted to triglyceride, then sent out to fat cells for storage because fat cells are always open for business. So how do you get down to 15% body fat? Starts with nutrition. You have to get in a calorie deficit. This seems obvious, but I have to say it. If you're greater than 20% body fat, if you can't see your abs at all, you're greater than 20% body fat. You can be very aggressive with your calorie deficit. I'll link a video on the end card on how you can burn 1,000 calories per day. It's not a gimmick. You can actually burn 1,000. That's 7,000 calories per week. 1 pound of fat equals 3,500 calories. That means 2 pounds of fat loss per week, which is not unreasonable, until you get to 20% body fat. At that time, you'll scale back on your calorie deficit to between 200 to 500 calories per day. Your body will be more efficient at burning fat, so you're going to need to be careful that you don't let your calories get too low. This can compromise your training performance and even cause you to use muscle for energy. Like I said earlier, as you lose weight, your testosterone to estrogen ratio begins to favor testosterone. You won't build any significant muscle at this point, but you'll be able to preserve the muscle that you do have. In order to preserve muscle, you have to make strength training the foundation of your exercise protocol. As you continue to lose weight and burn fat, you'll know you're on the right track because your sexual function will improve, your mood will have you feeling more motivated and enthusiastic with life in general and your exercise. These things are occurring because you've improved insulin sensitivity, which helps improve blood flow and uptake of nutrients to your sexual organs and your brain. At this point, keep doing what you've been doing until you make your way down to 50% body fat. I don't know how long it'll take you to get to 15. Reason number one why your testosterone will explode at 15% body fat. You've created an environment where estrogen is super low. You never want it to be completely gone. That's a problem in itself. And your ratio of testosterone is at its highest. Word of caution, don't worry about getting lower than 15% body fat. If you get crazy and try to get below 10% body fat, according to a study in the International Journal of Sports Physiology and Performance, it followed a 26-year-old male natural bodybuilder during a contest preparation phase, where he started at 14.8% body fat. Then he got down to 4.5% body fat. During the months of recovery after his competition, his body fat returned to 14.6%. But the important thing that happened, his testosterone had declined from 9.22 to 2.27 nanograms per deciliter during the prep phase when he got all the way down to 4.5%. But during the recovery phase, his testosterone returned back to 9.91. So as you can see from this study, 15% body fat is the sweet spot if you want testosterone optimized to stay lean and continue to build muscle. Your circulating testosterone is now far greater than at any point when you were fat. Reason number 2 why testosterone will continue to explode is because your ability to build muscle is now optimized for growth. The muscle you put on will increase testosterone further. Strength training with heavy weights, which can look different for different people, causes your muscles to release anabolic hormones, including testosterone. The increase is temporary and typically lasts a few hours, but with consistent training, testosterone levels will rise gradually over time. This is in addition to the testosterone you accumulated as you lost body fat and weight. Reason 3 why your testosterone will explode is because your nutrition is on point. Keep eating healthy fats and sufficient protein to provide the building blocks for optimal hormone production. Power tip: over-the-counter supplements that claim to boost testosterone don't work. Save your money. The scientific literature is clear. It does not support these claims. To start burning 1,000 calories today, watch this next. And as always, thanks so much for watching.